Company CEO still letting stride back again. Man, look. More game. More game. Add more game. Man, I'm feeling good, having a good time, man. Dropping this game, dropping this fire. Pure, unadulterated, uncut game. Let me come from the realms of the Most High with this one. Look, I come to encourage somebody today because I know that in trying to enter anything new, there perhaps sometimes are setbacks. Perhaps some of you have gotten in and experienced some setbacks. In life, there will be some setbacks. But I come to tell somebody today, a setback is a setup for a comeback. Did you get that? A setback is a setup for a comeback. A setback is a setup for a comeback. A setback is a setup for a comeback. Did you get that? That's what I want to talk about today. I want to encourage y'all. Welcome back to the channel, subscribers, members. Here we go. As you live, you will be faced at some time or another in your life with some setbacks. It is a reality. It's not what happens to us in life, though. It's how we look at and deal with what happens to us in life, right? And so I want to talk to us, encourage us from this point of view about when we deal with setbacks. And I believe this is relative to you just in life, but also in business as well, right? Check it out, man. Look, you got to, when a setback didn't happen, just accept that it's a setback. Many times what I've discovered, people are in denial about what it is and what has happened. Look, be real with yourself and just accept the fact that it's a setback. Call it what it is, right? Number two, analyze the setback, right? Analyze that thing. Why did it happen? When did it happen? Where did it happen? You know, what are the causes of why this setback has happened, right? Accept the setback, analyze the setback, write it down. Why this happened? Why did this occur? What impacted this situation to make it be a setback? All that good stuff, right? All right, then when you figured all that out, you accepted it, you analyzed it. Number three, strategize the comeback, right? Analyze the setback, accept that it's a setback, but then strategize the comeback, right? Sit down, think about, okay, this is what went wrong. This is what is wrong. This is what I'm going to do. This is what needs to happen for a comeback, for me to be able to overcome this particular obstacle or issue or thing that dealing with. Look, this is good stuff here. This stuff will work in life and in the dump truck business or in business in general, right? So look, this is valuable to you so far. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, notification bell. This is good stuff. This is gold right here, right? Strategize. When you put a strategy together, you're basically putting a plan in place to be able to move forward from the setback. All right. See, the problem is what I've discovered with people sometimes is that they can't come back because there's no strategy to make a comeback. Ooh, don't miss that. They just think it's going to happen, just keep getting up in the morning. No, baby, you got to understand what happened, but then make a strategy to move forward, right? Strategize, right? And then here's another big one that many of us have problems with. Be patient in the comeback. All right, it ain't over. Many times the comeback don't happen overnight. It don't happen when you want it to. My old grandmother used to say, well, I'm going to put it this way. God has to move many times and do what he does in order for the setback to happen in his timing. All right, my grandmother used to say, son, he may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. I could holler right there, y'all. My grandmother used to say, he may not, he being God, come when you want him. In other words, show up. But he's always on time, right? He ain't never late, but he also ain't never early. He shows up when it's time for it to show up, right? So here's a word for y'all. Look, if God ain't showed up yet for your comeback yet, then it ain't time yet. Ooh, did y'all get that? If God hasn't shown up yet in your situation, it ain't time yet. He ain't never late. He ain't never early. He always right on time. So be patient in the comeback. All right. And then when God sets it up and you see that things are ready now, execute the comeback. All right. Which suggests that there are some things that you got to do for those things take place. Right. I've discovered my grandmother used to say, y'all, you take one step, he'll take two. Once he set it up, you do what you can do. You let God do what he can do. Ooh, did you get that? Right? See, what I've discovered sometimes is that we trying to do stuff that's meant for what God to do. And then some of the stuff that we can do, we want God to do. So you do what you can do. Execute the comeback part that you have to do. And when it all comes together, and that setback was a setup for a comeback, be sure. Be very sure. You got a good bucket of milk. He done set you up for the comeback. You got a good bucket of milk. But don't kick the bucket over and by not giving him glory. Give him credit. Got to give him the credit. You got to, in your prayers to people, give him the glory, which is the credit for the comeback that had just transpired in your life. God, the CEO, I'm a living witness, y'all. Setbacks are just setups for comeback. This is a word for somebody. Somebody needed to hear this. God bless you. I'm gone.